Honestly, I used to think that I was a productive person until I realised just how much time I'd been wasting. I'd set goals, get excited for a week, and then completely fall off track. The motivation would fade and I'd feel like I was starting over every single Monday. Then I started doing one simple thing. I began tracking my habits every single day. And that one change, not a new app, not some crazy routine, just tracking my habits, completely transformed my productivity, efficiency, and discipline. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how habit tracking works, why it's so powerful, how you can start using it today to completely change the way you work, focus, and follow through. So why does something so simple make such a massive difference? First, it gives you visibility. What gets measured gets managed. When you actually see what you're doing or not doing every day, you can start holding yourself accountable in a way that no app or system can do for you. Second, habit tracking creates momentum. When you mark off that box or check that streak, your brain gets a small hit of dopamine. You start associating the action with the reward, and that's what keeps you going, even on days when you don't feel motivated. Third, and this is my favorite part, it shifts your identity. You stop saying, I want to be disciplined, and start saying, I'm the kind of person who shows up every day. That's where real change happens, not just in the habits, but how you see yourself. Right, let's talk about how to start, because this only works if you actually do it consistently. Step 1, pick just a few things. Don't start with 10 things, pick 3 to 5 that generally matter to you, things that will move your life forward. For example, reading 10 pages, journaling, exercising, meditating, or going to bed before 11 p.m. Step 2, choose your tracking method. You can go digital, you can use something like Notion, Habitica, or Streaks, or go old school with a notebook and bullet journal. The method doesn't matter, what matters is that you see progress every day. I personally like to use this habit tracker. I got it off Amazon, I think it's like $4.99, not too expensive. I track my habits, I shade in the boxes green if I do the habit, red if I don't, and I do a daily review where I just take some notes, and a weekly review where I see if I get more habits correct than wrong. It works very well for me, I recommend it highly. And so step 3, review your habit tracker consistently. This is a step most people skip. At the end of the week, look back at your tracker, ask yourself, where did I stay consistent? Where did I fall off? And most importantly, why? That reflection turns data into insight. You'll start noticing patterns. Maybe you always miss workouts on Mondays, or you're most productive when you sleep 8 hours. Once you see those trends, you can start designing your habits around your real life, not just what you think should work. And here's the crazy part. The benefits go way beyond productivity. Tracking my habits built discipline without me even realizing it. Because discipline isn't about willpower, it's about structure. When your habits are clear and tracked, you don't waste energy deciding what to do. You just do it. It also improved my self-awareness. You start noticing what throws you off, bad sleep, too much scrolling, skipping breakfast, and that awareness makes it easier to fix the root cause. And finally, it made me feel in control of my life again. There's something incredibly empowering about seeing all those check marks add up, knowing that every single day, one represents a small win. So if you've been struggling to stay consistent, or you feel like you're always starting over, try this. Start tracking your habits today. It doesn't have to be perfect, just consistent, because consistency compounds. I promise, after just a few weeks, you'll start seeing changes, not just in productivity, but in your mindset. Track it, don't trust your memory. That's how discipline is built. And if you found this helpful, drop a comment below. Tell me the first habit you're going to start tracking. And subscribe for more videos on building discipline and productivity that actually lasts. Thank you.